being touchy today. I should turn it on first. It's helpful. Hello and good evening and Merry Christmas. I am Sean Foster. This is the illustrious Bridget Hille. Bridget and I have been performing together for like 15 years now. Fun fact, when I was in undergrad at Wichita State as a voice performance major, Bridget Hille was my accompanist for all of my undergrad and then beyond. We've worked together as vocalist and collaborative pianist, and now as duetting pianists, which we've also been doing for not quite 15 years, but close. So you'll hear a wide range of carols this evening, all with four-hand piano. So we'll talk a little bit maybe about what it's like to play four-hand piano, things that we have to watch out for, things that make it fun for us as we go. But thanks so much for being here. Thank you. Most of those carols, that was kind of a collection that we had put together from various composers, just all from the British Isles. So, Green Sleeves or What Child Is This with God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, and one of my favorites is Foom Foom Foom, which was the faster one that you heard. Away in a Manger, since this is Classical Revolution ICT, has a quote in it, actually, a lullaby. Did anyone happen to catch that lullaby or know who wrote the lullaby? Da-da-da. Someone said it. Whizzy! It's Brahms' lullaby. So that's a fun little nod to all of our classical roots here. Our next, we have a couple tunes. Bridget and I, like I said, we've been performing for many years, but this season we've been fortunate enough to perform in a number of places. I'm on the music faculty at Sterling College in Sterling, Kansas, and live out that direction. So we did a recital of some of this music there, and then we performed for Bridget's BEO group, and now we're here, and then we'll be at the other Classical Revolution event in Hutchinson on the 23rd. So we've performed now in 3 different cities, so I think that makes us touring musicians. So it's great. But we're gonna go have a couple songs here that are just some of our childhood favorites. turn over to other wonderful musicians. But Bridget and I, we get asked a lot, how often do you rehearse? Things like that. Well, we live in separate cities, so not that often. However, I'm in Wichita fairly regularly because I work at Grace Presbyterian Church as the choir director there. So we do get to rehearse when we need to. It's not for us because we've been doing music together so long. It isn't about the musical coordination. A lot of times it's the physical coordination of sharing a keyboard that we have to work out because our hands are in close proximity a lot of the time. Some pieces we didn't do any tonight. We have where we're reaching over each other and like arms are crisscrossing and all of those things. We have to. Typically, the person who plays the lower part is in charge of the pedal, even when she's playing. I'm still pedaling for her, so there are those kinds of coordinations. Typically, she does the page turn unless I have to, and then I have to write really huge notes to remind myself to do it, and then I panic because I hate turning pages. But occasionally, our hands do get quite close, and we have a habit of me not getting my hand out of the way fast enough, and Bridget with pinky nails. She's never drawn blood, but like, I do get stabbed every once in a while. Just get your out of the way, you're in my space. And inevitably we've all been to a fit of giggles when it happens, but so far so good. I haven't gotten stabbed in a couple performances now, so maybe I've learned. But okay, thanks again for being here. We just got two more. We'll end with two of our very favorites.